coming to you live from the Sports Allegedly Media Center, where I found that love notes are left on the kitchen window. I don't know why. I don't have anything else. It's Sports Allegedly.
Welcome. Thank you all for joining us for this episode of Sports Allegedly, July 30th, 2026. We've got NFC South predictions. We've got the ACC to talk about. And let me preview real quick that there is a lot of bottom feeders in the ACC according to our predictions. Now, we'll see. We'll see how it comes out. But anyway, let's get to the gist. Big news this week. Let's start with LeBron. We ended Thursday. He picks 76ers Friday.
And nobody cares. Moving on.
Everybody cares.
Nobody cares. The 76ers are still going to be trash.
Okay, now see, that's where Sean's wrong because he's going to have to win. They're going to win. They're going to win the East. So that's the prediction. I had him win in the East anyway. It's going to be Knicks, 76ers, and now you add LeBron on a veteran minimum.
Nothing happening in Philly.
Yeah, that's
it's the Eagles, except for the Eagles and Carter getting his big contract.
Which he did. Congratulations.
And that's very suspect. They were like, well, do we, don't we? Hey, congratulations to Tulsa Oilers Football Arena League making the playoff. They have their first game against the Jacksonville Sharks on August 1st at 6 p.m.
I kind of feel bad we didn't really talk about them or go to the games. Their season was like super fast.
We did.
And 11-5 overall, 7-4 in conference.
Usually we hit it right at the beginning of the season.
Yes. Also, congratulations talking about anyway, we'll update you next week on that. Congratulations, Saints. Chris Olave signs a 132-year, I think it's 132 million or something, 4-year deal.
Yeah.
We'll talk about him a little bit when we preview the Saints.
Congratulations, Baker Mayfield, for disrespectful deals that they were offered.
We'll talk about him too. Interesting.
UFA has boycotted the World Cup in soccer news, and the CONCACAF, whatever the hell it's called, has rejected the FIFA plan because FIFA wants to start selling stakes to private equity firms because they're greedy. It's on the heels of the soccer fever that America just went through.
Well, I mean, what better time to do it?
I mean, you could sell your jersey to Monster. Or your whole league to Monster.
Well, and that's fine. I mean, and that it's become that way because the NCAA blew it in the beginning. They wouldn't have been so tight asses and not paying some of these players. Then it turns into just a big over the top.
We need a salary cap. We need player tampering. All that needs to go away. Shanahan was not charged. The officer opted to not charge him in his wreck, and he did come out and say that he was involved. He did cause the wreck, so that was good. I mean, he took responsibility. He hasn't been coaching the other team.
Fishy there.
At San Francisco, everything's.
Well, I mean, it just seems so long to come out.
No,
I mean, I'm not saying he was drunk or anything like that.
I'm just saying, in San Francisco, everything's fishy.
Speaking of drunks, Tony Romo.
What happened?
What do you think? Hey, Jim, what do you think about this?
What happened with that? I just got the message and I was like, "What the hell are you talking about with Romo?"
Okay, so people have really been digging, and so he said he was going to his grandma and grandpa's or something like that. I watched a little bit of the DUI pullover on the officer cam. People have went as far as to pull old obituaries claiming that all 4 of his grandparents have deceased. So he was lying, and I'm thinking, wow, you guys have got to get
and that's been said at work. One of my supervisors go, hey, some
grandma's died 4 times.
Some people have three grandmas.
Yeah, I get it.
The same grandma died 3 times.
Now, I'm not condoning drunk driving at all. Shout out to Corona Premier, but I'm not driving.
Today sponsored by Mad Mothers Against Dumbasses.
No, but he might have been drinking. I don't know. It just didn't come off to me as.
You sure he's not a pillhead now?
But they later found an open container in his truck, so he was drinking. So it's like,
I mean, you can have a beer.
No, I get it.
You have a beer and a handful of fucking painkillers and.
But as a golfer, one of the most fun things to do if you drink at a golf game is to drink.
Oh, God, Kenny pulled out.
So that's what he said.
God, Kenny pulled out
but
as a golfer.
I've been on the golf course.
Oh, no.
And it's like, well, and I think that cop went,
uh-oh,
you've been drinking. I think there was a little bit
Ladies
of
and gentlemen,
assumption there.
just don't golf. How about that? Let's do a real sport.
No, I just think that
And Drew Brees picked Peyton Manning to be his Hall of Fame intro speaker.
I thought that was kind of cool.
It was. They spent a long time together. They lovers, actually. Baseball news, nothing has changed. Trade deadline is Monday. There's been a lot of talk about players moving.
Skubal looks to be the big.
Skubal is the biggest name. I do think, what's his name?
Braves have been a player in Skubal. Talked to my Braves bystander. He was like, hope they don't do it. Farm system doesn't need to be depleted for him just to finish the year. He thinks they're good enough to do it. Now,
look for the
Yankees.
Look for the Yankees to offer big money to every major player in the league.
Probably, but I don't think them and Dodgers generally.
Look,
what about the Red Sox?
I don't know. The Red Sox don't seem like they need anything.
I agree, and that's what's great. It's crazy.
But here's the deal. The Yankees pay all these guys how much money, and they don't win the titles.
Pull up the standings, though. Let's talk about.
Standings haven't changed.
Well, no, as far as them. Because I think they're still second.
They're still second.
Yeah. And Tampa's still.
Just look. Oh, it's right here.
Tampa is still.
I already had it pulled up.
Tampa's still rolling 8-2 in the last 10. Yankees. Red Sox have dropped off a little bit from that streak. Obviously, they're 7-3, 5 games above 500. You've got Toronto, who was generally a lot of people's favorite, setting in last place, even over Baltimore, which is nuts.
I thought they were coming in hot.
You got the Central that the Central that looks like. I don't
mediocrity.
Know, the NFC South.
Well, no, they are better than the NFC South because you have the
2 teams have a winning record.
You have the AL West.
That's true this year,
yeah.
But I'm talking in general.
Yeah, there's also a question of the Angels open for business, getting rid of their players. I can see current Sacramento Athletics getting rid of theirs. I also see the Orioles do a fire sale.
Think they're too far behind?
Mm-hmm. I don't know that it's too far behind, but it's the Orioles in that organization. Remember the coach that they just fired that got them back into the playoffs and back winning?
Mm-hmm.
Well, he was the one that was like, no, we need to retain these players. We need to retain these players. Because the Orioles before would just...
And they've got some youth. I mean, they do. They do have some good youth.
I can see Kansas City and Detroit both getting rid. I saw Verlander is done this season, after this season.
Yes, going to retire.
The Mets definitely need to be on a fire sale. I think just organizational fire sale.
Hey, Francisco, how's it going in New York?
It's still,
just saying.
It's still Braves Phillies. It's still Brewers Cubs. And it's still the Dodgers.
Always going to be the Dodgers.
Always going to be the Dodgers. Unless San Francisco goes on that weird every 10 year where they build a really good team
they don't have their manager
for 3 to 5 years.
That shows you what
and then downhill. And
shows you what Bruce Bochy really was, a great manager and a great organizational guy at San Francisco. They won every odd year, I think.
It's hard.
So, it was every other year. And I think it was the odd years they won. But anyway,
it's
all right.
Hard. It's hard.
As far as other sports, we're kind of in the dead zone now. So we really want to get to talking about.
You don't want to talk about the WNBA's All-Star Weekend?
I guess we could talk. Okay.
No.
We don't. Okay.
No.
Because I have a Caitlin Clark rant.
I have a nothing.
Yeah. But
I don't care.
Oh, I know. You don't care. You don't care.
No, a lot of people don't care.
No, I think their sport has been the most popular it's ever been. So people will carry.
No. It's down again.
No, it's not.
It was up last year. It's back down.
It is not.
No, but it needs to be washed.
Reading fake news.
It needs to be just taken off.
Fake news, reader.
It's not fake news.
Yeah, sure it is. WNBA's at the height. They're making the most money ever, and they still can't. And then they continue just to fuck it up over and over.
I don't know where this money's coming from.
And over. All right, let's get on.
Punch Caitlin Clark in the face.
Let's start with the ACC.
Okay.
We'll go college football first.
Oh, no, we're doing college first?
Yeah, let's do college. Well, you had it already pulled up.
It's because it's boring?
No. No, I mean, I think.
So last season's top contenders, even though Miami went to the national title game, but they finished 6-2 in the conference, Virginia and SMU were the top 2 teams, and did SMU win that or
no? It was
Duke.
Virginia and Duke. Wait, that's just giving you whatever. No, so the ACC had like 75 different tiebreaker rules.
Oh, that's right.
And Duke slid into that.
Yeah.
And Duke kept the ACC out of the playoff as a champion. So what they did instead, the committee goes, well, we gotta have one
ACC.
in. So they took Miami. That was what it was. Remember the drama about
Well, no, Notre Dame. Notre Dame was pushed out for Miami
Yes, correct.
because Miami was at number 10.
Correct.
But your top two teams, literally, Virginia and SMU. I don't know why that game wasn't it. All right, let's go ahead and Kenny, you want to get it rolling with your bottom feeders?
And
we're just gonna
And what you want to talk about, and don't forget when you talk about Miami that they beat Notre Dame.
numerous coaching changes. What? Cal's got a new coach. Stanford new coach. Tech new coach. Syracuse still have what's his nuts?
Fran
Brown. Cal, you said they got a new
Tosh,
coach.
yep. Tosh.
What's his name? Still in Boston College. I think everybody else.
Bill O'Brien.
North Carolina looks like they're about to have a new coach. Maybe sooner rather than later. We don't know.
Well, and
Danucci is still holding on to his life and
he's pretty consistent though. I think they're happy 6, 7, 8 wins. Then you hit that occasional 10 every once in a while.
Pitt's never tried to succeed in sports.
Oh, I think that they've had some good years. All right, let's
Academically though,
Yeah.
Pitt.
let's hit it off with the bottom feeders. Now, there's 17 teams in the ACC.
That's 16.
So what I did on mine is I didn't. There was really no way. I know that they've got some sort of weird tie-breaking rule, but
Well, they changed the tie-breaking rule again.
but anyway, to put it simple, I've got 3 teams with 0 conference wins. Okay, I've got Syracuse, 0-9 in conference. I've got Boston College, 0-9, and I've got. Well, maybe not. Maybe
Stanford.
2. Where's Stanford? Yes, in Stanford, 0-9.
Yeah.
So that's 3 teams I think are at the bottom.
So I've got Boston College at beating Maine, and I got a beating Syracuse. So Boston
you're
College,
talking regular.
So Boston College does have one win for me in conference. For Syracuse.
Oh shit, they do. Yes, they do.
Yeah, so for Syracuse, they have 0 wins in conference.
That's right. I had got so bored with with their.
Stanford has 0 in conference.
They're the 15th place team.
And yeah.
So go ahead. I'm sorry. I
think that's it. I think that Boston College does have a conference win.
So they're 15th. So 16 and 17 with.
They do not have the best schedule.
Syracuse. Did you have Syracuse and Stanford also no conference wins?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I was just looking at. Those 2 have 0 conference wins.
Well, I didn't even finish Boston College because I had them picked, and I was like, I forgot about Syracuse. Yeah, they were on there. So no, Syracuse can be bad. Okay, so
even though we love the Big Orange here,
then let's go back to the next tier of what I got, and let's go. I got 12, 13, 14. They've got. I've got North Carolina with 1 conference win. I just did placing first, and we'll do the records.
I didn't even do that. I've got. I gave him a couple.
So Boston College and North Carolina each have 1.
I think I got to change.
North Carolina's record would be 3-9.
I think I got to change a win-loss because I've got UNC at 6-6.
Oh my God!
Well, I figured that they'd have a better season and second season under Belichick, but with everything that just came out, I could be horribly wrong. I gave him a win at Virginia and a win at Louisville, and I think that is now not going to happen.
Okay, so you're talking about North Carolina?
Yeah.
I have them.
So I would have to change
I have them
that.
3-9.
I need to drop 2 wins.
I have them 3-9.
So they're going to 4-8 for
East
me.
Tennessee. I got East Tennessee a win. Syracuse a win. UConn a win. That's it. Who'd you have the other win?
Well, I had him randomly beating. I had him getting better at the end of the season.
Oh.
And just beating, coming off a UConn win and rolling into losing to NC State, but I had him beating Louisville and Virginia.
Oh God!
At a surprise.
Oh God!
But That's not going to happen.
That's
now.
not gonna happen. Hey, good job, Mike. I don't know if his name's Mike Lombardi, but his last name's Lombardi, and it makes the Lombardi name look bad. But hey, you're kind of creepy. It sounds like so cool. On administrative leave for doing dumb stuff, allegedly.
Please don't touch the students.
I don't even think. I think it was a worker.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
But he's looking at Coach Belichick, and he's like, "Hey, if this guy can do it, I can pull it off." Yeah, quit being weird. Anyway, all right. Other crap team that I think's in the ACC is Florida State. Mike Norvell will be fired before now. Okay, so he gets an off week early, and he might be fired after the SMU loss. But then I'm thinking, okay, Alabama he loses, but he wins Central Arkansas. Maybe it's the Virginia loss, or maybe it's the Louisville loss. But he ain't making it past the Miami loss. So Mike Norvell will be the first ACC coach fired. And might be the first coach fired this year, as far as in college football.
I actually had him at 7-5.
What?
I had him I did have him bouncing back.
Who are they going to beat? I mean, you must have some teams that I have really high. You must have spun them really low.
I do have them winning out. I do have them end up beating Florida right at the end. Well, I mean, they beat New Mexico State.
Okay.
Lose to SMU, lose to Alabama, which they did beat them last year randomly.
It ain't happening this year.
Central Arkansas and winning at Virginia. Then losing to Louisville, Miami, bye week, losing to Clemson, beating Boston College, beating Pitt, beating NC State. They end on a high note with 4 wins. That's why I have them at 7-5.
Yeah, I don't. I think it's a train wreck.
Could be easily 6-6.
I think it's a train wreck. I did have them winning one big game. It was the Clemson game after their off week with a new coach.
See, and I have them losing that one.
Yeah, I have them randomly beating
But
Clemson.
I have them randomly beating Virginia. That Virginia game was 50-50 for me. And the Florida, I don't know how that's going to go.
Florida's going to be much better. Florida State,
I know they're going to be improved.
Florida State is just not
I do know that they're going to be. I do float. Florida's going to be improved, but I don't know how much.
Gotcha. No, I get it.
I don't know. The first year, for me, new coach comes in. First year, I always give them a lesser until they prove me wrong, and then I'll give them better the next year.
Not me. I think they're going to get worse. I think Norvell's on. I mean, he's already out. They probably should have fired him last year.
Well, I don't know,
and,
but
and you look at now.
I don't know, but Louisville just moved to 10-2 for me.
That's good because I got Louisville kicking ass this year. They're my,
I had
surprise
them
AC.
9-3. I had them 9-3. Now they're 10-2.
Yeah,
So now they're up there with SMU. Oh no, I had SMU 12-0.
Okay, so we went through my bottom feeders. North Carolina, Florida State had 2 wins in conference. I also I had I think that's really about. I had Georgia Tech. I had a Georgia Tech a little bit disappointing season this year. I know Justice Haynes, running back from Michigan transfer. I think that's a great pickup. Brent Key, I think, is a great coach. Quarterback, I think who they have was kind of an interesting guy at quarterback. Let me look up him because
Pete Thammerall. All right, so I took while you're trying to figure that out. I have Pitt and Duke both at 5-7. UNC's now 4-8.
Pitt. You talking regulars? Okay, yeah. Okay,
I'm talking about overall.
Well, no, I'm sorry. I guess I'm going to lopsided. I should go overall
and
record because I placed them by conference record.
Yeah.
Georgia Tech 7-5 for me. So they're going to a bowl game. I had California 6-6. That's going to be a little disappointing.
Second Cal at 8-4.
Yeah, that's a little disappointing for them. But I think that their schedule is very tough. Don't discount UNLV. I think that's. I think Dan. What's his face from Florida?
Lanning.
No, it's not Dan Lanning. Dan Mullins from Florida, who's a coach and has built a pretty good program there. I picked them as a loss, and they go to Virginia Tech. The problem is with California is they play their first 9 fucking games without a break.
Oh, I know.
And I didn't like that. That's why I had them losing NC State and SMU at the end.
I've got it the same way.
It ends hard.
I've got it the same way.
And then they I think Virginia is beatable. I have them losing that one, but then they can finish up with Stanford and Pitt. So have them 6-6. Georgia Tech 7-5.
I ended up with Cal at 8-4.
Pitt was 6-6 for me. I thought their schedule was also very tough because they went on that 9-game run as well before they had an off week.
All right, so aside from Virginia having starting in week 0, they've got that bye week early, right after. And of
They
course,
go
I've
eight-
got
they
them
go
losing.
eight
I've
in a
got
row.
them losing to NC State. And then
I
they
do
go
too.
they go straight, and then they have that late November 7th bye week. So Cal, Cal, Pitt, Stanford, and Virginia all have a November 7th bye week, and it's not much better for Virginia Tech, who has an October 31st bye week.
Correct. That's why I was looking at their schedule. I have a lot of them losing before their byes. We'll get to Virginia Tech in a little bit, but I have them losing at Clemson. That was the last game before the bye. I have Wake Forest losing at California right before the bye.
I do too.
I have
Honestly, I do
I have
too.
Virginia losing to Wake
And I know-
because it's right before their 8-game
And
bye.
I know Wake. Wake.
Was
Dickers
8-4 last year, I think.
4-4, 9-4 overall.
9-4 because they won their bowl game. Okay, I forgot about
Right.
the bowl game, but they were 8-4 regular season.
4-4 in conference.
Yeah, it was a great year for them and a huge surprise. Now I've got them going 6-6 this year. I still think they're bowl eligible, but
I hope they do.
But
I love the Demon Deacons, but I picked them at 4-8 overall.
you're possibly right because look at their schedule. I mean, they weren't one of the benefactors of an easy schedule like we'll talk about later.
So you start out easy with Akron and Purdue.
Correct, but you got
And then you do Miami, Louisville, you get a reprieve with Stanford, and then you run an NC State and Cal.
who are good or pretty equal programs.
Then you buy a week, and then you go Virginia, then Merrimack, which, if you can't beat Merrimack.
yeah.
And then you end the season with SMU, Georgia Tech, and Duke.
Which you beat Duke, I think. I was
Duke,
a little down
that game for
I was-
me was a 50-50
I
game.
was down on Duke because I had them 4-8 this
It
year.
was-
That
it-
was one of my lower ones. I forgot to mention.
I've got
them, sorry.
Duke at 5-7.
Okay, so hit fans are a few games difference. Okay, so what's your Georgia Tech? Are you high on them? I had 7-5.
My Georgia Tech is 9-3.
Okay, so you're a little higher on them.
Yeah.
Let's hold on. Let's review.
They beat Colorado.
Hold on. Where's my
Lose to Tennessee.
pen? Did I lose it already?
No, I
Thank
took it.
you.
Okay, it's my pen.
Well, let's talk about our differences. real
Don't be.
quick. Georgia
be.
Tech looks to be a big difference for us right
Right.
now. Now,
Well, 2 game.
that's big when it comes to
Is
how
it?
close this is.
They lose
But
to
I guarantee
Tennessee.
you, NC State's a big difference. What's yours?
They don't have NC State.
You just didn't do them, or what?
Well, no. Oh, you want to hear my NC?
Yeah. What's your record for them?
NC State.
I wanna see if I'm thinking if I'm trying to find the
nine
big
and
difference.
9-3 for NC State.
A little bit difference. I've got them going 11-1, which is nuts. We'll talk about them a little
You
bit.
do.
SMU high.
SMU 12-0.
Okay, you're dumb. Anyway, we'll talk about that. in a
Why?
minute.
Why? How?
Well, they beat Notre Dame. So change that to a loss.
Oh, they're beating Notre Dame.
No, they're not.
Fuck Notre Dame.
No,
I hate Notre
no,
Dame.
that is not
No, it's
happening.
not. It's not a loss.
What about Virginia and Virginia Tech?
Vautech was Virginia's 7-5 now, and Vautech was 9-3.
Okay. Had Virginia 9-3, a little bit better than you. And you had Wake you had it 4 games.
4 to 8.
I had 6.
Yeah.
Okay. Miami,
12-0.
I had them losing to Notre Dame as well.
Oh my God! Stop sucking the Notre Dame cock.
They're undefeated this year.
No, they're
gonna
not.
They're not going to lose.
Yes, they
They're
are.
They're undefeated. Their
I don't
schedule-
understand where you get this Notre Dame team is coming out as some kind of sexy perversion for you.
Well, no, I think their quarterback's going to be I think it's a better pick in the draft than
I think they get
than,
beat. I think
than
they
Manning.
no. Well, yeah, but I mean, anything's a better pick than Manning.
I'm cutting quarterbacks. I like C.J. Carter. I told you that last year. Kid's going to be the number 1 pick in the draft.
Notre Dame doesn't have a very good.
They have a very good everything. They spend a
No,
lot
they
of
don't.
money
They
on
don't
their
have a
team.
very good sending quarterbacks to the draft.
No, he'll be the first one.
Brady Quinn.
Yeah, I get it.
Remember
I get
that
it.
guy?
But you did have Joe Montana. He worked out okay.
Joe Montana.
Yeah, he worked out okay.
Yeah, he wasn't supposed to. He was like
How
a
about-
third
how-
stringer.
How about Clemson?
Clemson was 3 losses.
Okay, me too.
Oh no, 4 losses.
Well, that's about the
8
same.
and 4.
Okay, let's talk about a few differences and then we'll move on.
Louisville 10-2.
Yes, I have Louisville doing very well at 10-2 as well. Miami, we disagree on the Notre Dame game. So let's talk about NC State. I have them losing.
9-3.
I have them 11-1. I only have them losing to Louisville. Who's your other losses?
I have them in a random early season loss to Vandy.
What is the deal with the Vanderbilt love?
I'm not saying it's Vanderbilt love.
No.
It's early in the season. It's week 4.
Have you even previewed your SEC? Which week? Or
Yes,
SEC?
I have.
And if you have Vanderbilt going to a bowl game, you're insane with that schedule.
Yeah, 8-4.
Even
Because,
better.
dude, they start off with Austin P and Delaware.
Well, yeah, that's 2 wins. We get the 3, but then hit the 9-game schedule.
Yeah, and they lose to Georgia, Ole Miss, and then beat Arkansas and Kentucky, and Mississippi State. Then
That's
lose
3.
to Alabama, beat
Yeah, I
Florida,
don't think
and
they
then
beat
lose
Florida.
to Tennessee.
I don't think they beat Florida. I think Florida by
You are
especially
just
by
on
then.
this just summer old train.
No, I just think Florida's better, and I think they're just gonna have more talent. I think you're
But
gonna.
I do have them. But I do have them losing to Vandy because it's early.
Okay, I can see it.
It's an early. I mean,
It'll be a game to circle.
So NC State does start at week 0. Florida State starts week 0 against New Mexico State. North Carolina starts week 0 against TCU.
Loss.
Yeah, I kind of put that as a win. I think that's going to be a loss.
But I liked NC State's schedule. 1 game off. Then you have 5 games off. And then you finish with 6 games. But if you look at the games they have, it's Stanford, Cal, Duke, Syracuse, Florida State, North Carolina. All beatable games. They don't have Miami on the schedule.
I think
they
that they lose one of the. I think they lose one of those.
And they don't have
games.
SMU.
I've got them losing to Florida State.
Or Clemson. I mean, they have a
I've got
setup.
them losing to Florida State in that run. That's the one. It could be Duke. They could lose to Duke in that run and beat Florida State.
No, I get it. I mean, it.
But they're going to lose one of those games.
But that's the other thing is those games. Florida State will probably be a tougher one, only because they have a new coach. They might be playing different. But you're talking about the end of the year, they might be already transferring half them fuckers out. That's why I don't like Florida State at all.
So I don't like the transfer portal.
Norville's out, and it's not going to be a good mental, unless there's someone on that staff that could get the job. And I don't know if
someone
anybody.
that the kids like.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, he brought in what's his nuts from Arkansas.
But I like Tosh.
Coached at Auburn.
That are you talking about?
UCF. Why can't I think of his name? Coached at Tulsa.
Oh, excuse me.
Gus Malzahn. Remember, he brought in Malzahn as his OC, and then he retired again.
Oh, yeah. I was going to say, he's not coaching there now.
No, he retired again.
Yeah.
He was like, I could see players staying for him.
Yeah, but I know.
I've got them at 9-3. Like I said, the Vandy. You get App State. You don't get Louisville. You do get Wake. You get a bye week. You get Stanford, Cal, and like I said, in that stretch, I've got them losing 1 game.
Who?
NC State.
Oh, yeah, and it's possible. So
And they will. They're going to lose one of those.
I'm just
games.
saying. I think there was some ACC teams that were very favorably scheduled this year.
Oh, absolutely.
And I don't know if it's on purpose, but
well, I mean,
I really
everybody's
liked
talking about Clemson being back.
I liked NC State's schedule. I really liked Louisville's schedule, and I liked conference-wise. I liked Clemson's.
Didn't you like SMU's?
Yes, and they were the other one. Yes. They were
Yeah, because I mean,
Yeah,
look
because
at
they
their bye week.
they
Their
did-
bye week's October 10th,
They
in the
did have
middle of
Notre
the
Dame.
season.
They did have Notre Dame. But other than that, I mean,
Virginia, Cal, Syracuse, Vatech, Wake Forest, Notre Dame,
and they
Stanford.
opened with Florida State. So that's going to be a great game.
Right.
Underrated great game right there.
And it's a Monday game.
Yeah, because it's going to be like
And then you play UC Davis.
because they kind of
Louisville.
folded at the end of the year last year. SMU should have rolled into that championship
should've.
and lost a couple of weird late games or one weird late game. Look at their schedule. There was one that was
Last
just
season.
you look at it and you go, "Oh my god, why did you even lose that?" And
I know what it was. It was.
oh, there it is. They lost to Wake Forest in California
randomly
at the end of the year, and it's like, and they were all close, and it was like
because
holy shit,
SMU was poised to go
championship.
to the
Easy.
playoff, to the championship.
Well, they would have had to win it.
Won it.
And Miami would have been in there too if they would have won that one. So I think Virginia, SMU, and the winner of that one would have went. But because Duke had done so poorly in their regular season,
Right.
they wasn't ranked enough to be able to go in. So that's going to be.
Well, didn't Duke started off with bad losses and then accelerated
Yeah, got better.
in conference?
So I have Miami and SMU in the ACC championship because I can't
I have Miami and SMU.
Unless they have some weird ass tiebreaker.
Louisville is a huge possibility,
and they play.
I'm not putting Vatek in.
No.
I do know that. Hey, Franklin's there. He's a great coach, and he does not have the pressure that he had at Penn State.
Correct, but going back to the championship,
so he can actually just feel.
Yeah, I had them 9-3. I had them 9-3.
Yeah, we got them 9-3 as well.
Their schedule wasn't super bad. I don't like the length of that first bye week. And I did have them beating SMU that one random game after SMU's bye week. That's one of their losses is Virginia Tech because they're coming off a bye. Obviously, losing.
I give them Georgia Tech,
and then Virginia Tech at the end. So. No, I think that
that's my random loss.
But I had SMU making the championship, same record, same conference records. Louisville, however, head to head, SMU takes out Louisville.
Yeah, and I've got Louisville right on their heels.
Okay.
Anything else? It's like mine ends up with Louisville, Georgia Tech, Vatek, NC State right on their heels. And for those teams. I'm gonna tell you for those teams, there was a couple 50-50 games.
There always is when you
except for Georgia Tech. Except for Georgia Tech, there were some 50-50 games for Vatek and Louisville. Or not Louisville. Who was the other one? NC State. So they could quite easily take a win.
Did we agree on the same Big 12 championship too?
I don't remember.
I was writing that down. I forgot to write it on there.
Mine says Eagles, Cowboys, Bears.
I had Tech and BYU.
Yeah, so here's the. Do you want to know the CBS what they had projected?
For
Clemson at 8-4, 6-2.
Oh, hold on, say it again. Okay.
CBS
Okay.
predictions.
Okay.
For the ACC.
Okay.
They had Miami 12-0, 9-0.
Okay. So they have them beating Notre Dame. That's my loss.
Louisville 9-3, 8-1.
Not too shabby. Hold on. Say that again.
9-3, 8-1 conference.
Who would be their other loss than non-conference?
For Louisville?
They have them losing to Kentucky then. Because I have them 8-1 in conference.
Oh,
as well.
Yeah, they would have them.
Yeah. I don't think that's accurate. I think Louisville beats Kentucky. That's why I had them 10-2. Okay, I can see that.
SMU 11-1, 9-0 conference.
Let's see. Is that what I had them losing a conference game too? I thought.
No. You got them.
Oh, I did. I had them losing to Virginia Tech randomly. Okay. But yeah, okay.
Georgia Tech 7-5, 5-3.
Well, look at me go. That's me.
UNC 6-6, 4-4, which we all know that's probably
who?
UNC. We all know that's out the window now. FSU 6-6, 4-4. NC State 6-6, 4 and I think I wrote 5.
NC State is just set up to win some ball games. I mean, and maybe I'm going to be horribly wrong. I was horribly wrong before.
They've got Vatek at 8-4, 5-4. They've got Pitt at 6-6, 3-6 in conference. Duke 6-6, 4-5 in conference. BC 1-11, 0-8. Virginia 7-5, 4-5 in conference. 3-9 Syracuse, 1-8 in conference. 7-5 Cal, 5-4 in conference. Wake at 4-8, 2-7 in conference. Like they were really down on Wake.
What was it? I mean, I had 6-6, but
no, 4-8.
That's what I had.
Oh yeah,
I think you had a 4-8 too, though. Didn't you?
I did have 4-8. Stanford 2-10, 0-9 in conference.
Yeah.
So we got a couple 0 and whatevers and 1 and 2s and yeah, they weren't really high on it either.
Well, I think when you talk about NC State, is you open with Virginia. It's a huge game. I've got them winning. and it's huge. And that's week
The
0.
weird thing is that when you talk about NC State, you don't know what NC State you're going to get.
It's about anywhere from 10 wins to 7 wins.
Are you going to get the good NC State? Or are
Yeah.
you going to get the
And
fucking
I think you're
spastic
gonna, I think
NC
you're going to
State?
get the good one just because of schedule. So I'm high on them. I get Vanderbilt. You think's going to be tough. They are at Vanderbilt.
Early.
So that does
Early
give them
Vandy.
it. Well, I mean, they've got 2 games. They'll get a warm-up game against Richmond.
Look at how Pitt
But
finished.
if they lose to Virginia, you can see a 6-6.
And we're
just like-
down on Pitt, but look how Pitt finished in conference, 6-2.
No,
and-
I'm not down on Pitt.
And
I had them going to a bowl game 6-6.
all right, 5-7.
No.
And but they finished 8-5 overall. And then you got
Yeah,
Cal.
7 to 8 wins. Is
Cal
generally-
fired there. And then Dabo, he finished 4-4, 7-6 overall.
Fired
we-
Lincoln Riley's brother.
Garrett was just a bad pick.
Brought in Chad Morris back, the old Arkansas coach.
Chad Robards is back.
Nope, just Chad Morris.
Yeah.
All right, ready to move on to the
Chandler
NFL?
Is Chandler Morris still playing in Virginia? Did he get his reprieve?
I
No, he
don't
got.
think he got another
he
year.
didn't get his, no.
He did not.
All right, we are gonna go to the NFL. We're doing the NFL South, which is probably the saddest division in football.
It's bad.
And I mean, you thought the AFC South was going to be sad. I'm sorry, guys, but this is. And we know that Carolina won it last year. And how close were they? How close were everybody? What were everybody? Was everybody?
All 3 of them are 8-9.
Well, but 4 teams there. Remember? Oh,
I said
New
all
Orleans.
3 of them was 8-9. And
New
then New
Orleans-
Orleans was
New
like
Orleans was the
6
one
or
that
7
tanked.
wins.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, New Orleans was.
But
the one
they
that
finished strong. I think they finished like 5-4 or something. You know, and they started.
tanked. You want to go off our old?
Yeah, let's do that. Let's
uh,
review last year's predictions.
which one did we figure out you were? You were the top one.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Yeah, you were the top one. So last year, Kenny had Tampa Bay winning at 13-4.
You were right. You weren't far behind, so shut up.
I had him at 8-9. Woo!
No, you didn't. 8-9 was their normal record. You had him at 10 and you had him at.
I had
I
Tampa
see.
Bay at 8-9.
I see how you done it. Okay, you called that.
I had
That was
the
your
Atlanta
one right.
Falcons. I had the Atlanta Falcons at 10-7.
Yeah.
10-7.
Yes.
You had Atlanta at 9-8.
Which was pretty close.
You had Carolina at 3-14. I had them at 6-11, and New Orleans 2-15, 3-14.
We did not love the New Orleans Saints.
Still don't love the New Orleans Saints. They can kiss my. Well, Danny's there. My cousin's there, so I guess that's
All right. How you want to do it?
Oh.
First to first? Or-
Well, the problem is. I don't know what worst to first for mine.
Okay, let's just start. Let's just go my prediction. My last place team is Tampa.
And I saw that.
5-12. And I'm going to tell you why. And you're already seeing it right now. The drama. Todd Bowles should have been fired 2 years ago. And then he should have been fired last year. Now you got Vita Vea requesting a trade. Baker just today felt disrespected by his 2-year extension, which is horse shit. If you don't like him, then don't give him any type of extension. And you know what I think they might be doing? I think they might franchise him after this year, piss him off even more, and draft a quarterback in this draft because I think Todd Like knows we're going to be bad.
I can see it.
And new coach, hire an offensive guy. Boom, boom, boom. Anyway, I'm at 5-12. Another thing about the South you got to think about. Look who they're playing. They're going to have to play the AFC North. And they're going to have to play the NFC. It was the NFC South, okay? Rams. Make sure I got that right.
AFC North, NFC North.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, Cincinnati, Cleveland, Pittsburgh, and who's the other one? I'm missing. Why am I missing that third?
My top team is the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. That's 7-10.
That's who's going to win the division?
Yeah. At 7-10, Tampa Bay wins because I have all 3 other teams at 6-11.
Okay, so That's not that bad off because I have Tampa at 5-12. I have the Saints at 6-11. I have Carolina at 7-10.
I think I even did splits.
Now I like the Falcons, except quarterback. That concerns me. You got Michael Penix with a bad leg.
You do.
You've got Tua that's just got a bad head.
You're walking into a good team, a well-built team, but you're bringing a guy in who's got a mush brain, mush head.
But I like Stefanski. I think that Bill Callahan.
And you got Penix.
But you got Bijan too. But this secondary's better.
I'm talking about your quarterback issue. I know
it's all quarterback.
I said you're walking into a good team.
Yeah.
The problem is, neither quarterback has been in training camp this year.
I get it.
They're both on injures.
I got them 9-8. I mean, that's not stretching.
They're not cleared to play yet.
I think Bijan in the secondary can win 3 games for him. Okay. And you
they're not cleared to play yet.
But you look at the schedule. You play.
I did look at the schedule.
No,
everybody beats Cleveland.
Yes, yes. Everybody beats Cleveland. But I have them
everybody beats Cleveland.
EBC. Anyway, but I have they play Washington. I'm not.
All right, I'm going to tell you. Well, let's find out where.
Let's just go to Atlanta's schedule.
Well, no, let's find out where Tampa. Worse? Let's find out where Tampa because there's 2.
Oh, okay, yes, 5-12.
Yeah, and I've got 7-10.
Okay.
So I do have them beating Cincinnati straight out the box.
I don't.
You get a win at Cleveland, you get a win at Minnesota.
I do. I think that's true.
You drop Green Bay.
Yes.
You get a win in Dallas.
But would you get off your Dallas hate? Dallas is going to be very good. Tampa is not beating Dallas at Dallas on a Thursday night. Okay. Not going to happen.
I can understand.
It's not going to happen.
Okay, so that would take them down to 6-11. Mm-hmm. All right, Pitt and Carolina.
I have them beating Pitt.
I don't have them beating.
That was a
I got them losing both of those.
And I have them losing.
You beat Atlanta. You lose in Chicago. You go on your bye. You come straight out of your bye. You fucking run face first into Detroit.
And lose. So I have
win at Carolina finally.
No, it's not at. It's at Tampa. That's
Tampa.
It's a Monday night game at Tampa. But I think.
Oh my God, they got Monday.
But I think Bowles is fired by then.
He's fired at the bye week.
Yes, I agree.
He's probably fired because they got a very favorable bye week. They got a week 10 bye week.
Yeah, but they don't have a favorable schedule leading up. 2 conference games and at Chicago. If he loses,
they don't have a favorable schedule ending the season.
No, I know that, and then after that, They beat Carolina on Monday night, and then they only win one more. They beat
New Orleans.
New Orleans. That's what I've got. That's right there, circled. They'll beat New Orleans at home, and then that's it.
So yeah, I've got Tampa Bay winning by a slim margin. The 6-11 Atlanta. I've got Atlanta beating
as a division winner, according to you and your thoughts. And their coach got fired the same year.
Yeah, it can happen.
It might happen this year, according to you.
It happen.
Not to me. Bowles is done.
Literally happen.
I think Bowles is going to be the first NFL coach fired.
My Atlanta wins.
Jets coach is possible.
My Atlanta wins. They get a Carolina at home. They get a Tampa at home. They get a New Orleans at home.
Hold on. They
come off the bye and beat Minnesota.
You're talking Atlanta, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I have them beating Pittsburgh and Carolina.
I got them losing to Pitt opening.
And I got them beating New Orleans.
I've got them on a loss of 6 game loss.
Now, you probably picked Tampa
and they
to
beat Cincinnati. I'm not high on Cincinnati this year.
You are?
I'm not.
Me neither.
I'm really not.
I think their defense is going
Cincinnati is they still haven't fixed the O-line issue. Mm-hmm. Cincinnati is
and they're going to score 30, 40 points a game. They're going to give up 50.
Right. That's what I'm saying. That's why Cincinnati. I'm down on Cincinnati.
Obviously down on Cleveland.
I think I got them at 9-8. I do.
I'm a little down on Minnesota too.
I am too.
But boy, the Kyler Murray talk's kind of hyping me up a little bit. He's better than JJ, and they won some games.
I'll tell you right now that I've got Minnesota starting 3-2. Only because Kyler Murray comes out of the box. And then I have them losing like 8 straight games. No.
But I liked Atlanta, how their schedule's set up, because I know they're going to lose to Green Bay probably, but that was a Thursday night game. Mm-hmm. They don't play New Orleans until the following Monday, so it was extra time for them to warm up. So I like that win. I haven't beaten San Francisco because I do not like San Francisco at all this year. And then they beat Tampa Bay right there at Tampa. lose to Cincinnati.
I
I
got
don't know
beating
why.
Cincinnati.
Well, that was Madrid. It was over. I mean, I didn't see the
Oh, is that the
yeah,
is that
mhm.
the
And then
Portugal?
losing to Kansas City. They come back.
Kansas City?
They beat Minnesota.
Yeah,
They-
you come off your bye, you win, and then you get Detroit. Oh, then you get Cleveland.
but you get Cleveland, Washington,
and
Tampa,
then you
3
lose
in a row.
Washington. Oh, so
don't.
I've got them a loss for Washington, beating Tampa, New Orleans, and losing
I
Carolina.
think Washington's not a good team. I'm gonna have them in the.
This is like-
I'm gonna have them in the Giants at the bottom of the NFC
The
East.
Giants would be. Well, yeah, the Giants are definitely going to be.
But I'm kind of higher on the Giants.
No, I
than
got them. I got the
Washington.
Giants about 500.
Yeah, I'm kind of higher than. So you got them ahead of Washington as a sneak peek preview.
No, I got about 500. I went 500.
There is a lot of 500 football.
New Orleans, Tyler Slaw. They think he's the answer.
Chuck.
No, it's Slaw. It's always Slaw to me. Your name's gonna be what I tell you your name is. It's Tyler Slaw. What time does?
We're good. Just keep going. You're fine. We're done. We can't make it, so we're fine. We're fine. I'll do it tomorrow. You're good. Keep talking.
No harps.
Yeah, no. Tyler Show, no.
Tyler Slaw. But you got Olave. And you got is Taysom still there? Is he retiring?
Retiring. Oh my gosh. He can't be my late pickup in my fantasy pick. I'm like, where's Taysom Hill?
Where do I get my tight end quarterback stats?
Exactly. That son of a bitch I didn't play him, and he'll throw for 2 and run for 1 and catch 1.
Where do I get?
But I like that team.
It's slowly.
And they got
getting,
Jordan Tyson from
slowly getting
Arizona State. I love that pickup.
slowly getting better, but the schedule.
The schedule is so damn tough.
The schedule's not favorable to him this season.
Well, okay, so I'll look at that. You look at the Saints. It's at Detroit, at Baltimore.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Okay. They beat Vegas.
Yep.
And then it's to
You get
Atlanta
Atlanta
Monday
win.
night. I give them a loss to them and Minnesota. I did pick and beat the Giants.
So I got them. Winning the Atlanta game. Like I said, this is
yeah,
split,
you kind of
home and away.
split. Yeah.
And then you lose the next 3 games.
You beat and you beat
You get your
Cleveland.
bye week, and
Yeah.
then you beat Cleveland, beat Carolina,
I
and
didn't
then
have
you
them beat
lose
Carolina.
Then you lose the next 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 games.
I had them losing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in a row. Till
Only
Arizona.
yeah. With
But I had them winning out. They always end strong.
the end, they beat Arizona, they beat Tampa Bay.
I had them beating Atlanta, I'll tell you there. And that might even push Atlanta up a little bit more and take a loss somewhere and put them back
Right.
to that 9 and 8. But
It's so easy to talk about the NFC South.
well, there's
It was harder talking about the AFC South. Which is
for
strange.
sure, for sure.
Because last year we thought we had it down. We were
Except
like,
the Colts.
we got this.
But we were pretty consistent on this one. Except
Yeah.
I went really low on Carolina
I
last year,
just
and I didn't go as low. I mean, I
So-
had them 7 and 10. I don't like
So
what's
so
quarterback's name?
who?
Carolina. Why am I drawing a blank? Short stuff from Alabama.
Bryce Young.
Yeah, I don't dig it. I just don't think he's that good.
I don't either.
Xavier Leggett's been disappointing, South Carolina guy.
Well, a
now
lot of that team's
Tetroy
been disappointing.
Tetra McMillan he was offensive rookie of the year.
A
That
lot
was a
of that
great
team has
pickup.
been- I mean, look at their differential last year.
JC Horn's very high paid.
We're gonna go through. Let me just pop this NFC South differential, starting with Carolina, -69, Tampa Bay -31, Atlanta -48, New Orleans Saints -77. Your
Hey,
your
pull
best
up-
home your
pull
best
up-
home
hey,
team was
pull up-
Carolina.
Yeah, pull up Carolina's schedule because like we talked
For
about,
last
they're
season?
playing the
Or
AFC
this season?
last season. They're playing the AFC North this year,
AFC and NFC North,
and they're playing the NFC North.
and their random games.
Well, it doesn't matter. I wanted to see what their conference was last year, who they played. Because I think that's another reason I factored Tampa, them teams being pretty high up there as far as schedules, because it seems as though that they're hit that 25, that they were different.
Yeah, hold on there, dog.
Dog, bruh,
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 bruh.
bruh, bruh. All right, so Carolina started off with 2 losses: Jacksonville, Arizona. You beat Atlanta, you lose to New England horribly. You end up beating Miami, Dallas.
So last
And
year
the
they played the
Jets.
AFC East.
Uh-huh. You lose to Buffalo.
Which had an easy. They should have beat the Jets, right? Where's the Jets
You
at?
barely lose. Well, right there, they beat them.
Okay, there's a win.
And you barely.
That
beat
was a
Green Bay.
huge ass
Right.
upset, if you remember.
And then you turn around and lose to New Orleans 17-7, and then you win an overtime game in Atlanta. Then you go and lose to San Francisco, and then you beat
the Rams. Which was nuts. I mean, you have to admit.
And you bye week it. You late bye week. You come out of your bye week, lose to New Orleans again by 3. Tampa Bay, you win, and then you lose the last 2 of the season. Seattle and Tampa Bay.
So they played the NFC West and the AFC East last year, it looks like.
Correct.
Well, I mean, you get automatic Arizona win and automatic Jets win. And did they beat Miami? Yeah.
Yeah, they beat
Yeah,
Miami.
so there was another win right there. I don't think you get that.
Jacksonville was at Red.
You're going to get the Cleveland win.
Jacksonville was at Jacksonville, Green Bay.
You're going to get the Cleveland win, but the AFC North, or I'm sorry, the NFC North, there's no guaranteed wins in that. Because that's going to be the fun one to predict.
That's going to be, they're going back to being the black and blue league.
Which I think, looking at our schedule,
We're not doing the next one.
we got Big Ten next week, August 6th, and then we need to pick. Let's do. How about the NFC West? You good with that next week?
Yeah, I'll go through and figure out because the AFC, NFC West are the 2 that I've not done.
So we'll do NFC West, and then we can do the AFC West August 13th, and then Big Ten, by the way, next week, and then August 27th. We need to do 2 of them.
Well, we can just do both Norths.
Is that it? Is that all we're missing?
Well, no, we got the Easts.
And set. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh shit! Here we go. I missed a date. NFC East and West, East, and we need to do 2 on the 27th. So we'll do the AFC East. You think that's the best one? And NFC North, right?
You don't want to just do the Norths together and the East together?
No, because I think those are the 2 best ones. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Shit.
Stop it!
What am I missing?
You break my pen. What do you mean?
I'm missing a conference there.
Okay.
Or a division, I guess.
Big 12, AFC South.
No. Don't look at the college. Just football.
There.
As we're looking at our schedule, I think I'm missing one because there's obviously 8. So which one am I missing? Because what's the first NFL game this year? We looked at.
This says 2 discuses. 3,
September 9th.
4, 5, 6, 7.
Okay.
You are forgetting.
So we can do the last one right there, and we do our predictions and our playoffs.
You are forgetting the AFC North.
That's a good one to do. Hold on.
You're forgetting the AFC North.
That's
the one you don't have written
okay.
down. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. I am both the producer, technical, and
Now this shitty pen stopped working. Thought it was so great. Okay,
It was.
I got it. Yes, because the first game's September 9th.
I just need to spit on it.
We're September 9th.
Yeah, look. It's got a bunch of ink in it. You tried spitting on it?
No.
You tried spitting on it.
Okay, so next week, August 6th, we'll be giving our Big Ten predictions and the NFC West.
Yeah, spit on it.
But, you know, and I think that's an easy.
What have you done to this
I think
pen?
that's an easy one, too, the NFC West. Because it's going to be a pretty.
The NFC West?
Yeah, that's next week.
Well,
It's going to be top heavy and bottom heavy. Or mid, for one. I know you probably think Brock Purdy's taking him to the promised land.
I don't understand your hate. There we go.
It's not hate, I just think it's very average play.
Killed my pen.
And he's got paid.
Right, pen's dead.
Oh, that's all right. But anyway, going back to the NFC South, Stefanski, the best coach in the league. And I think it was a great hire.
Division.
And I think Matt
Well,
Ryan,
Todd Bowles is gone.
Canales has been pretty good.
Canales is getting better.
And you can't
Hopefully Canales gets better.
And you can't judge what's his face more what's his first name? Saints. The old Dallas OC.
I just I keep wanting to say Kendall, but it's not.
That's pretty funny actually, because I could see that fitting his name.
I just call him Boise. I just call him Boise Boy.
Yes. It's Kellen Moore. God, I don't know why. What did I say? I had totally off.
I think you just called him Tommy.
Kellen Moore. So
I called him Kendall. At least I was closer.
They improved their defense a little bit. Chuba's their lead back, good fantasy guy. Don't get any ideas.
Chuba.
But not much depth there, and I don't know. I like McMillan, obviously. Tetra. I don't like Bryce Young. I hate it. And he did. He did much better last year.
We're looking at this.
He did much better last year.
Looking at this. High passing. He had the highest passing yards in every game.
Now you look at Atlanta, who's got a good secondary,
Even
but hold on,
Wait. Was
this
that
is
the game,
you're
or
looking
was
at
that...
all their stats, dude. It's not the highest of the others.
Who's Dalton?
But you're Andy. He'll be the starter in the Eagles at no time.
I was thinking of the guy from Roadhouse.
His name's Dalton.
Andy Dalton.
Andy Dalton. I told you he'll be the mid starter in the Eagles.
Oh, stop! Stop with your stupid.
He is on the Eagles now.
I know he is. Ginger man. Remember when he was at TCU and we were all like teenagers?
Hey, he does. Speaking about white quarterbacks that have injuries, and are older, Daniel Jones. I mean, he's looking good.
What about Joe Flacco? Isn't he still playing in the league at age 39?
Did he not finally give it up?
I thought he gave it up 2 years ago and it kept coming back. He's like a herpes.
They say he's still at Cincinnati.
I know that. And he still plays like he's like 15 or 35.
Well, and he got into that. It was kind of unfair to him. He got that reputation of when he was at Baltimore and they won the Super Bowl, he was thrown into that Trent Dilfer. Who was the Brad
Johnson.
Brad Johnson, that type of deal. And I'm thinking, Joe Flacco is way better than that.
Did I send you that video of the bad quarterbacks? Of what they consider the bottom quarterbacks to win a Super Bowl?
Oh, did they list all of them?
Mark Ripken was there.
Oh, I could see that. But
Flacco was on
Mark
it.
Ripken,
Jim McMahon was on it.
What about, I could see Jim McMahon. I could see Mark Ripken. Brad Johnson had to be there.
Jim McMahon had better seasons than any of those guys.
Yeah. But what they're doing is they're taking the teams with the
Trent Dilfer.
No, they're taking the teams with the badass defenses and they're throwing those quarterbacks into the mix.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Washington quarterback.
The
In the
African American
80s,
guy.
yeah. The black guy.
Yeah.
80s. What was his name? God. Why, this could be Joe Burrow's last year in Cincinnati. Well, Smoking Joe's.
Oh, God. I forgot a big one. Jeff Hostetler.
Ah!
He took over for Phil Simms. Not Phil Simms.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you've never heard of Brad Sims, it's okay.
I sound like you now.
None of us have heard of Brad Sims. He was Phil Sims.
But okay, so here you go.
Brother.
I mean, this is according to Bleacher Report. Not that I believe everything they put out.
Yeah, they put Joe Namath on there.
But was Joe really good? I think Joe was just pomp and circumstance, leadership. I'm talking about athletic ability. I don't think he was.
I think it's just because he won one, but I think that he was better than they give
It was
him.
Doug Williams is who you're thinking.
Doug.
Yes. But yeah, Jeff Hostetler definitely was one, and Doug comes in at number 3.
Here he is.
Jim Plunkett, would he have been
Jim Plunkett.
Oakland LA Raiders, whatever they were at? Yeah.
Plunkett was horrible. Doesn't Plunkett still have the highest interception rating for one game or season, like 100?
Well, okay, so his season was 18 TDs, 16 picks, 51% passing.
Yeah, but I think that was like his best season, wasn't it?
But yeah, and it said namely Rod Martin, who picked off Eagles quarterback Ron Jaworski 3 times. Oh my God. What was this final, like 7-6? Oh, Marcus Allen was on that team, yeah. And then Trent Dilfer.
Let's not forget. Is that it? Is that who they got?
That's who's number 1.
Yeah. Everybody agrees Trent Dilfer was the worst quarterback. Trent Dilfer versus Kerry Collins.
I'm surprised
was-
Brad didn't. God, do you remember watching that Super Bowl going, oh my God?
I had to watch it simply because I was doing a marketing class, and
What year was that?
it was 2001.
2000 or 2001.
2001.
Yeah.
So I was at university at Tulsa.
Hold on.
And the marketing instructor was like, watch it, commercials.
Yeah, it was the 2000 season, so it would have rolled over to 2001.
Tell me,
Super Bowl.
and he was like, tell me, do campaigns and, break down the ads and stuff. And that's the reason why I had to watch it. That's the reason why I had to watch the whole thing.
Because he came from Tampa, I believe.
Yep.
And he played one season there.
Kerry Collins was continuously, I believe he started in New York. He went other
to
places
Carolina.
later.
That was the Carolina year, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Who was the coach of Carolina?
John
that
Fox.
Year? Yeah.
John Fox was their starting coach.
Yes.
Or was he?
No.
Second coach.
Second. There was a defensive guy from Texas or something.
Reich?
Um,
Hold on, ladies and gentlemen. We're extending the show just to figure out.
Tom Coughlin started the Jacksonville,
Right.
and then Carolina and Jacksonville came together. And their
Yes.
coach was a defensive-minded coach from the Houston, Texas /Oilers, I'm thinking. It's
all I can ever think about is Jerry Glanville.
punching old.
No, that was Buddy
that
Ryan.
was Buddy Ryan. That's punching Buddy Ryan.
He told him
Kevin McBride.
He told him not to run that play.
Yeah.
He goes, "We just got the ball back. Do not give it back to them. We just got the
And
ball."
I think they turned it over, didn't they?
Yeah, they did. That's why he ran down the
Yeah.
sideline and punched him in the face. And this is why you have coaches in booths now.
Oh, he's a defensive guy, and I'm gonna be pissed because I can't think of him. Not Allen, but he came from Texans or the Oilers, one of the two.
I think they were still the Oilers at the time.
Dom Capers.
Dom Capers.
Yes. Now go find Dom and see where he came from.
I think he was still.
I think he was
He
from
was
Houston or
Oilers.
something. The Oilers, yes, or Texans, whichever one.
Green Bay.
Yeah, but I mean, go down. I think his
Oh.
job before he
Excuse me.
got that job was gonna have to go up the other way.
Oh my God, he's still coaching?
Oh, he stayed around in the league for a while.
He's
Yeah,
still here. He's in Cleveland.
good for him.
He was in Carolina last year.
Where's he at up here? Keep going up. Where's he get the head?
90.
Where's the head coach?
Right
at?
here.
Oh, there we go.
Right
He was
here.
the Steelers. Okay, I was wrong.
I could have swore he was in. Oh, he
Oh,
was
he
Houston
was,
later.
Yes, he was a Houston Texans coach
Yeah,
later.
he was Houston
That's
later.
right. That's right. But he was-
started at Kent
He
State.
was very good at Green Bay. I mean, those teams.
You know, they
were pretty
looked
good.
up. They looked up Belichick's coaching history. This is the first time that last year was the first time he's ever been a college coach. He never did graduate assistant. He went from Wesleyan University as a player straight to the NFL.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he had no prior. Belichick had no prior collegiate coaching. He didn't do graduate assistant. He didn't do any of the random stuff. He just went straight to the NFL.
And I didn't realize this. I'd forgot Ron Rivera took Carolina to the Super Bowl too with what's his face?
Cam Newton.
Cam Newton.
Yeah, I know he did.
Yeah, forgot
Because
about
they
that.
took him from the Bears. He
'Cause
was
he was
defensive-
George Seifert followed Dom. If you remember, he got let go by San Francisco,
Right.
And then who
It
was
was
the
John
coach?
Fox.
Then John Fox. Yes.
so Riviera came from the Bears because he was
And he was ahead at the Bears for a while.
Smith.
That's good.
Lovey. He was Lovey's D coordinator?
Oh no, I thought he was up in. Was he not in Minnesota?
No. Riviera came from Chicago. He got the job.
No. How he got the Chicago job? Chicago job was his first.
Yeah, it was Lovey's first job. But I'm saying that Riviera was he was a Bears defensive coordinator and went there.
Well, so it was no. He was San Diego at the end. He was at the Bears defensive. Yes.
Right.
Yes. But before he got his head coaching job, he was the Chargers coordinator.
Oh, did he end up going to the
Yes.
Fucking...
Yes.
Makes
And
no sense.
then he went to Washington. Yeah. So he was never the Bears' head.
No, I never
Yeah,
said he was
yeah.
the Bears.
I
head.
thought
I
he
said
was,
no. He's
yeah.
Bears defensive coordinator.
Defensive coordinator.
No, he's DC.
Wonder if Levy got fired after 06.
Levy got fired because of Jay Cutler.
But I mean, I wonder if the Bears, that would have had to been a changeover for him to leave. Because I mean, that's a big drop.
No, I thought he got. I thought he. Shit.
When was your Super Bowl?
10.
05? With Levy?
That was 10. That was the White Sox win.
I think that was White Sox. Well, we're getting into the coaching doldrums of.
You know how we like to go off on tangents.
And Ron was good at Washington. He just had a horrible owner and a team. However, he's a he's a Cal. Now. He's the general manager of the Cal Bears.
2006.
Yeah, and then so Ron left right after that. Or I wonder if Levy didn't get fired the next year.
No, Levy stayed around. Levy was there for a while.
Well, you say 2006, and this says 2006.
Levy was there for a minute.
No, I get it.
Levy ended up having to leave because...
No, it was a failed contract negotiation. That's what it was. And he'd also interviewed for the Steelers and Cowboys job, so he just stepped down.
He didn't leave for another 6 years.
He just stepped down and went to... yeah, you're correct. No, it was contract. They wouldn't...
Riviera?
Yeah. They wouldn't sign him.
I don't know why
they were going to extend his...
Man was... That's right. He did go to Tulsa.
Levy did.
Levy went to high school in
Levy
Tulsa.
was a
I
Tulsa.
forgot about that. His alma mater, he was...
I always thought he'd come back and coach there, but...
I hope that he would, but he's
He
old.
is not a college coach. He
know,
tried it at Illinois.
He did.
He's just not a college
He did,
guy.
but also you got to look at Levy. Levy is that prototypical old man.
What is Levy doing? Is he doing anything
I think he's
right
doing
now?
shit. I think he's just banging his old lady wife and
Okay.
leaving love notes on windowsills.
Yeah, it looks like the last thing that he's done
He was at Houston.
at Houston, yeah.
Yeah, he was retired. They brought
But
him
you
out
remember
to do
he
that
did that
as an
interim.
interim.
Yeah, and they fired him right after. It's like, why hire the poor guy?
That was the whole deal. They just wanted him for that 1 year.
3-13.
They just say, "Hey, come in. We need you as a stand-in, and then you can go back to whatever you're doing."
Yeah, because he was, and Illinois, to their credit, give him 5 years.
Yeah.
He went 17-39. Most wins he had was
yeah.
the year before he was fired. Was
So just explain the
6 and
love
7.
notes on the windowsill.
What about him?
It's so weird. Why do you keep them?
That's what you
It's a
do.
reminder.
No.
It's a reminder of who I used to be. All right, ladies and
All right,
gentlemen.
anything sports-wise else? I mean,
No.
Okay, all right, so next week, thanks for joining us. We went way long. Next week's the Big Ten. You're going to love this prediction.
Also, coincidentally, way long the bad guy in Big Trouble in Little China, wasn't it?
In NFC West, the reigning champs.
If you've never seen Big Trouble in Little China, check it out.
Reigning champs versus the favorites to be the champs this year. How are you going to
The
score
Rams?
them? They are. They're
that's
definitely the
gonna-
favorites
that's
to be
gonna-
the Super Bowl champs this year by a pretty wide margin.
Is
So-
what's his nuts coming back, Darnold, for that year?
No response on that. A lot of talk, but I don't think he will. And I don't think they need him. I mean, it would.
I
help
don't
them.
think they need him either. I think Garrett just wants to have a dream season.
Yeah. Well,
Dream.
all right. Thank you all for joining us.
Dream.
See you next Thursday.
Next Thursday.
Appreciate it. Bye.
Bye.